Good morning and welcome to the Morning Money class. Today I'm going to read a little segment out of a little book that I have that's called Money is God in Action. And here's what it says. It says, we must be willing to live in a state of financial flux. Now that may not sound attractive to you, but that's the way it is. Money flows. It comes in, it goes out. And if it's not flowing, you see, money is meant to circulate. If it's not flowing, then it's like the blood in your body. Something is going to give, something is going to happen, and it won't be good. So money should be in a financial flux. So we have to be willing to live like that. We must be willing to live in a state of financial flexibility and meet it without fear. If we can do that, we will have more money. If we can do that, we will have more money. Interesting. If only there were doctors of money, as there are doctors of bodies and doctors of the mind. For we need to be reminded often that we must be flexible in money matters. When the barometer of our bank account goes down, it is merely an indication that it will go up again if we remain open to the idea of money. If we remain open to the idea of money. You see, what happens is that some people have experiences where they have money and maybe they go through their money and then they don't have money, and rather than being in a state of expectancy, knowing that money will come, they get all choked and fearful. It's like, it's not going to come again. And they start thinking about what they don't want. And what do they attract? More of what they don't want. So let's go on. I want to wrap this up with the rest of this little segment here. The author, who is Raymond Charles Barker, goes on to say the following: you must sell yourself on money as a spiritual idea until it becomes an automatic subconscious pattern within you. You will find that the people who have the greatest freedom in money are the people who no longer have to think about money. They have arrived at a subconscious conviction that they will always have it. And they always do have money because they are subjectively convinced of that. That's where I am. You see, I remember doing a program years ago with Bob Proctor. The two of us delivered this program together. And Bob said the following: people that make money and consistently make money are in the habit of making money. You've got to convince your subconscious mind. How do you do that? Through repetition of ideas that support the outcome that you're looking for. Here's a perfect example, and you've probably heard me say this one before. You could declare to the universe, I always have plenty of money to do whatever I want to do. I always have plenty of money to do whatever I want to do. And when you say it, when you say those words, I always have plenty of money to do whatever I want to do, you got to feel it. You got to feel it. It's not enough to just spew the words out of your mouth. You got to really anchor in the feeling. And through repetition, you impress it upon your subconscious mind until it becomes a part of who you are, and that it becomes a part of what you experience. But the work has to be done in advance. We don't get to enjoy the benefits of the outcome until we've done the work. So do the work. Now, the saying, I always have plenty of money to do whatever I want to do. Maybe you want to grab a hold of that idea. That idea I got a hold of from a great friend of mine named Gay Hendricks. That was an affirmation that he and Katie had declared many years ago. So if you don't like that affirmation, maybe you want a different affirmation, maybe the word plenty isn't a word that you can really relate to, then change it. You know, I always have. Maybe always isn't a word that you want to use. Maybe it's I consistently have an enormous amount of money, millions of dollars, to do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it. Maybe change it a little bit, and that's okay. What's most important is that you anchor the idea within you so that you really feel it. So it becomes part of your consistent pattern of thought, and it will become a part of what you consistently experience in your life. So if more money and having a lot more flow in your life is something that you desire, I suggest you implement this right now. Not tomorrow, not some other day, but as soon as you stop watching this video, write out your declaration, your affirmation, and begin to say it today. All right, today. You gonna do it? I'm assuming you're saying, yes, Peggy, I'm doing it. All right, great. I look forward to hearing about your success with this. Do it now, do it every day, do it multiple times a day, and do it with conviction. And you're going to find that you will have a greater flow of money in your life. All right, do that now. And of course, be sure to have fun with it. I'll see you in the next Morning Money class.